What's going on, everybody? This is the Google Pixel 6 Pro, and yeah, even after the controversy, I went ahead and ordered one. It actually took some time to get here, and I know it's kinda late to make this video, but let's do it anyway for those still interested in picking up this phone. This one here is the 128 gigs option in Stormy Black, but you can still get it in other storage options up to 512 gigs and other color options as well. I just happen to like this one more. Unfortunately, you won't find a power adapter inside the box, but we kind of expect that with newer flagships at this point, so I had to get the 30 watts adapter from Google to utilize the full charging speeds of this phone. The unboxing experience is straightforward, nothing special, just a charger in here which is slightly different from older Pixel adapters, as you can see here alongside a 19 watts one that came with my Pixel 4a. Okay, back to the phone. Now this is a beautiful phone, no doubt, at least in my opinion, and the reason I decided to go with this kind of black colorway is because I like to customize my phones, and turns out black is just the perfect color for that. I actually went ahead and installed the icon skin from Dbrand, and not only does this make the phone look way cooler, but also brings back that matte finish that we all love to feel. Anyway, let me know what color would you grab, or did you get your Pixel 6 Pro in? On the right side there's a power button and the volume rockers. They are tactile. They are so clicky, and that's a nice touch, I like it. On the other side of the phone there's a SIM card slot, and on top there's this weird plastic cutout that makes millimeter wave 5G possible, and even though I won't utilize it, it blends quite nicely in this black colorway. On the bottom there's a USB-C port and a speaker module that pairs with the top earpiece for stereo sound effect that sounds good for the most part, but the bottom firing speaker is noticeably louder than the earpiece and gets kinda distorted at max volumes, which beats the experience. On the brighter side though, the haptics are really good. It feels way engaging and better than they've used in their previous Pixel. Typing is fun, and I rarely miss calls now. Besides the phone, I also ordered the Sony Sky Case from Google because this is a slippery phone and attracts fingerprints way easily because of that glossy back. This doesn't look bad, but I was really a fan of Google's fabric cases, but it seems like we're not getting those ever again. Now let's talk about that camera bar. It houses a triple camera setup, and at first I was skeptical about it, but as of now it's grown on me. It's unique and easily recognizable as a Google device as of now, nothing like it on the market, and that's a good move. The frame of this phone is made out of a shiny aluminium material, which I'm totally against because of the fingerprint situation. I totally don't get it why brands use matte finishes on their cheaper phones, like what they've done on the regular Pixel 6, and shiny ones on their flagships, because these things picks up smudges the second you pick it up. As much as this phone looks unique, there are some design drawbacks that I personally don't like. Like what they've done with the camera bar joins. It's not a seamless join, and this makes this phone's design feel a little bit unpolished and unfinished in my opinion. My top wishlist for the next generation Pixels is a better design with a matte finish on the back and the rails, a finished camera bump design, and a better fingerprint scanner. And talking about the fingerprint scanner, yes, just like you've heard, it works for the most part, but it's not the best out there. It misses quite often, but it did respond well after I enrolled my right thumb multiple times, which I shouldn't have done in the first place. So yeah, Google, work on a better one next time. The display is one of the best out there. It's huge at 6.71 inches and refreshes from 10 to 120Hz to save battery thanks to LTPO technology. In a nutshell, it's a beautiful, sharp display to look at. It's a curved panel that I'm personally a fan of. I think it looks modern and futuristic with those thin bezels, even though some of you won't agree with me on this, which is totally okay. There's a punch-hole camera at the top middle of the display, and flipping the phone to the back, under that camera bar, which is what they call it, is a 50 megapixel main sensor for the wide lens, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 48 megapixel periscope lens that optically zooms to 4 times, which is quite a longer reach than most phones offer. These are impressive camera specs on paper, and I wanna give props to Google for moving away from smaller and older sensors that they've continuously used in their past devices. I'll definitely go in depth in my full review later after I've taken up this phone to its paces, covering the performance of Google-owned Tensor chip, the back situation, the camera, battery life, and a lot more. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below and I'll try my best answering them. Overall, this is a beautiful, unique looking phone and I like it. It's not heavy in the hands at only 210 grams. It feels good, and thanks to a narrow aspect ratio and the curved design, it makes the phone so comfortable to hold. The glossy back is a bummer for me though, but this deep brown skin saved me. Anyway, this is a wrap for this video guys, and if you've made it this far, drop a like to this video because that helps a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time guys, this is Philip's Future. Goodbye, and most of all, stay safe.